Hey everyone, and welcome to a little stretching with me video. I've done a few of these before and they were super fun, so I thought I would do another one. So to start off with, we're just gonna lie on our backs, get yourself comfy on a yoga mat or something, and just rotate our hips from side to side. This movement is great for just loosening those tight hips from standing still for a long time or sitting in the same position. So just bring up one leg, one knee closer to you, and rotate each one of those as well, just to make the kind of dynamic stretch a little bit deeper. Okay, sitting up, and we're just going to stretch our hamstring, our quads, just the front of our legs. Sometimes this can be difficult to get into the position, but try the best you can without hurting your knees. But it feels really nice and deep stretch if you can get to that position. So lying on our fronts, doing a little cobra pose. This is really good for our lower back. Stretching that out. Just doing a stretch in the opposite direction to how we usually sit or stand can be really, really helpful. So just lowering the elbows and then pushing up through. Doing that a few times. Okay, so with your arm, place it in kind of a right angled degree away from you, and then just lean the opposite leg over, and this kind of does the opposite effect to your lower back, stretching that out a little bit, which can feel really nice, but it also gets your shoulder as well, stretching out the chest a little bit, and then bending the knees back, stretching the arms forwards, really, really nice. Stretching the inner thigh, just leaning forwards with a bent front leg, and just stretching that inner thigh there. Kind of like a wide half split, but a lot easier version with a bent leg at the front. Okay, and switching to the other side, and leaning forward as far as you can. Really, really nice. Feels good to stretch the inner thighs. Okay. Crossing your legs together, and we're just gonna loosen the neck a little bit. So just leaning your neck from one side to the other, and then kind of twisting it from the front. This gets kind of the front sides and the kind of back sides of your neck. It can be quite nice to turn the head to stretch the kind of sides of the neck, just like that. as well as lowering the ear to shoulder either side as well. So we're going to go into a side lean, bending over, getting that side of the body there, and then turning it a little bit more to stretch forward, well, to kind of stretch the body in more of a forwards but side motion. That one kind of makes it a little bit deeper. And then we're just going to do some tummy rolls, just twisting and turning around in circles and back the other way, just like this. Really, really good. Gonna do some deep breaths. So holding your chest and going nice and deep out, nice and deep in. Feeling it in the belly as well, feeling like a balloon and releasing it out. Just to slow our breathing a little bit extra. Really, really nice. In and out. Okay, so moving on to our next part of the stretching. So we're just gonna, you can stand for this, I just like to kneel, and we're gonna focus on arms and back, just for the start. Pushing our arms right back, bringing them forwards, and repeating that. And then just stretching out those tricep muscles, those bicep muscles, by putting that arm across our body, leaning it out, stretching it in. You can also kind of twist the arms like this to increase the stretch a little bit, to just kind of help loosen those up a little bit. Leaning back, leaning up, bringing the arms up and bringing the arms down. A really nice dynamic arm stretch, just to warm our shoulders up a little bit. Again, we're going to do a little rotation, linking the hands together, sweeping down, sweeping up and around and back the other way. Really nice. Okay, turning to the side, and we're just going to reach forwards, leaning down just for a few moments. Reaching forward as far as you can, and then linking our hands behind and going down again. Stretching out the back, putting our head to the floor and leaning up and down again with our arms linked behind us, stretching them up as far as they can and back. Nice. Going into a little, what would you call this? A little squat, I guess. A really low down squat kind of position. Just gonna lean kind of one elbow into the knee and reaching up with the other arm, kind of opening the chest either side, just like that, and just repeating that either side of the body. Nice. and then just helping the ankles stretch a little bit on either side, just like that. And then we'll just go to sit down a little bit, stretching the legs out as wide as you can, and then we're just gonna reach up high and lean to each side, so down to one foot, up to the ceiling, down to the other foot, and up again. And we're just going to repeat this either side. It's a really nice moving, flowing kind of movement either side. Really good. So just repeat that just a few more times. Left, up, to right. Okay. We're going to go back on all fours, and we're going to stretch our arms a little bit more. So we're going to do kind of a thread the needle kind of movement, bringing one arm right under your body to the other side and back up, and reaching up to the sky and back to neutral, threading your arm through as far as you can and up to the ceiling like so. Just repeating that a few times, nice and flowing. And the other side, right down and then right up to the ceiling, just like that. Nice. We're just going to bring ourselves up to a kind of side plank and lean the top leg over and reach up and open the chest up like that, and then back to the high plank and rotate to the other side. Let's just repeat that a few times. Open, stretch up and down, and the other side into a downward dog kind of position, pedaling the feet a little bit just to help those hamstrings loosen up a little. Kind of relax the head and the neck a little bit as well. Really good. Just stay here for a few moments. Maybe bending further. Just stretch it out how you feel. In any places you feel it needs a little bit more. And then lowering the knees, and we're just going to stretch down once more as far as possible, but kind of leaning, not sitting back, kind of lifted and reaching forward, as you can see. Okay, just lifting up a little bit into all fours, and then we're just going to twist and loosen our hips a little bit with some body rolls to the right and to the left. And then we're going to lie flat, facing forwards on the floor. And we're going to do a few more of the kind of hip twists. So put your arm in kind of a 90-degree angle and really feel it nicely stretch in that shoulder. And then leaning the other side. Should feel it in the shoulder nicely. So just either side, rotating left to right, just like this. Really good. And we're almost done. So let's just have a little rest. We can just lower our head onto our hands. Just let everything relax. Really, really good. There we go. Just push up and there we go. We're all done. So well done. You did an amazing job. Don't forget to send me an email if you'd like a custom video with whatever your favourite relaxation things are. See you next time. Bye.